Hi everyone. Just say a quick hi if you can see me. So just gonna wait for a minute before everybody gets online. Is anybody there? Hello? I don't see anybody. Hello. Hello, Rebecca, Neer. I'm so glad everybody's joining in now. Simran, hi. Okay, let me open the live chat panel so I can read your comments. All right, I was a little afraid because I didn't announce the live today. I thought nobody's going to join me and I'm going to be by myself on this live, but I'm so glad you all did. Okay, now I can see quite a few people joining in. I'm like, where's my tribe at? All right, let's see. Why can't I open the chat panel here? Let me quickly see what's going on. I'm unable to open the chat. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. I can see all your comments now. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome, Ruchi. Hi, Farida, Rekha, Y Indy 20, Binder Singh. Hi, everybody. Okay, so S is asking, where do you live? I live in San Francisco, California. That's awesome. It's good to know that y'all are doing well. Hi, Geeta. Hello, everybody. Okay, so I know that many of you had so many more questions last week, and we were running out of time, and I couldn't really take your questions. So today I'm going to try to answer as quickly as possible. So let's start asking questions. Martha says, I can't wait to see what you're teaching today. You're just the best. Thank you so much. Well, I'll be teaching a lot by answering questions. I know you have a ton of questions, so keep asking. Hello, Ragini Priya. Okay, Anita Lobo says, I watch so many eyeliner videos and still don't know how to do it. So basically, the easiest way to do it is by stamping. So let me pull eyeliner. Okay, so here I have the Urban Decay eyeliner. So what you're going to do is, if this is how your pen or eyeliner looks, you'll go in at the end, pointing the pen upwards. So just stamp. And then you use your lash line as a stencil, stamp, 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 and lightly join it to the outer corner. That's the easiest way to do it. Once you've you're comfortable with that, then you can move on to the next step of trying to make it bigger, trying to make it more beautiful, I guess. But that's the first step. So if you didn't know, felt tip liners like this one from Urban Decay were created to stamp, not really to draw. When you draw is when you start, getting into issues. So stamp, that's the best way to do it. Okay, Blary, what is your favorite way to eat a potato? Fun fact, I don't like potatoes. Even if you give me fries, I don't like potatoes. But of all the choices, maybe I like hash browns. Farida is asking how to do bright eyes. I just posted a video yesterday on how to do, check out the short that I posted yesterday, just with 2 pencils, how to brighten your eyes, no matter how, you know, downturned or hooded eyes you have, you can brighten your eyes with that. Hi, Maribel. Hi, Insha Makeover Hairstyle. Insha Makeover Hairstyle. So Stevie's asking, hey, Smitha, some tips on everyday uni looks. I have so many under my videos. So basically, use a tinted moisturizer or a tinted sunscreen works even better. I love the Color Science Glow one. So just apply it. Just use a little bit of concealer to spot correct around. And then if you're into eye makeup, then you can do a light smoky eye by using a deeper brown in the outer corners, slightly shading it in so you get that ombre effect, a little bit in your lower lash line, some mascara, and a lovely lip tint. That should do. That's what I've taught my daughter. She's in high school and that's all she does, and it looks really pretty. And it gives you a very youthful look too. Okay. Cynthia says, hello, love. I just want to say I look up to your makeup videos so much. You're an inspiration. I'm self-taught. You brought me to start my little side hustle. Never stop with your... Oh my God, that warms my heart. Thank you so much, Cynthia Lusk. That is so sweet of you. Maribel says, I love your tutorials. Thank you for trying to teach us. Thank you. Thank you so much. Shining Star says, I love your tutorials. You guys warm my heart so much. So Nothing says, hi Smitha, I love the way you teach makeup. Kindly make videos for mature skin. Actually, I'm 45, especially with makeup products available in India. So I don't know if most of you know, although I am Indian, I don't live in India. I live in the US. I don't get any Indian products here. So what I try to do in my tutorials, and I've said this time and again, is I try to use products that are universally available, like Wet n Wild, L'Oreal. I look for products that are easily even available on Nykaa, Huda Beauty, you know, so many other products. So when I teach, you can actually buy it in your country, whether you're in India, Pakistan, South Africa, Australia, Europe, wherever you are, you should be able to access it. So those are the kind of products I look for. Specifically Indian products, I don't get it in the US. I don't get Lakme or PAC Cosmetics or any of that here in the US. So unfortunately, I can't. And then from the other point of view, I know that you're looking at from your perspective that you just want Indian products, but as a YouTuber, I hope you understand that I have viewers globally. So if I only use Indian products, people in South Africa or Europe or the US or Australia may not be able to buy it. So what I try to do is look for products that are universally available. I hope you understand. Thank you so much. Glow with Dipali, please make a video on affordable makeup. I have so many under my videos, drugstore makeup, affordable makeup, budget-friendly makeup. You just have to put the keywords and it'll pull up a ton of videos under my videos. Babita Verma says, color corrector or concealer, what to use for dark under eyes? You go in with a peach or an orange corrector under your eyes first to neutralize everything. And then after that dries, make sure you blend it really well. After that dries is when you go in with a concealer. That's a true match to your skin tone. Vandana says, I'm a big fan of you. I'm a big fan of all of you too. Thank you so much. So Lindy says, sorry, Smitha, it's March Madness and watching the games. We'll watch your replay. Love your new palette. Thank you so much, Lindy. That's so sweet. SI Botanics Herbal Store says, what is your favorite gel eyeliner? I absolutely love the Inglot gel eyeliner. So Glossy Makeover, Suma says, which translucent powder is good for all skin types? I love the one size powder. If it's not available in India, the Coty Airspun, but it is lightly scented. That is something that you need to keep in mind. The Maybelline Fit Me is also beautiful. So either or. Touchwood says, you're amazing and your tricks are really very helpful. Thank you so much. I try to simplify it as much as possible for you guys. So Ashwita says, hi from Karnataka, dear. Hello, Ashwita. It's so nice you're tuning in. Thank you so much. Raj Lakshmi says, is the Airspun loose powder good? Yes, Coty Airspun is really good, but it is lightly scented. So if you're sensitive to that, then you may not like it. Fit Me is a better option by Maybelline. Serena's Corner says, can you tell me about tretinoin for melasma? Does it really work? Melasma, does it really work? And what percentage we should start with, or do any prescription needed? Like, tretinoin definitely exfoliates. So it exfoliates the pigment itself. So it's really good for melasma. So what percentage should you use? If you're a beginner or you have sensitive skin, go with the 0.025%. If you can tolerate that, the next level would be a 0.05%. The strongest usually prescribed in lower percentages don't show results, but a 0.1% is what you can go up to. If you need a prescription, then you can definitely show it to your dermatologist and they may be able to do a higher prescription, but never forget to use a ton of moisturizer after you apply your tretinoin. Otherwise, it's definitely going to irritate your skin, because the whole point of tretinoin is when you apply it, it starts to peel off the top layer where you have all the pigmentation, and it's, obviously that can irritate your skin. So you definitely need a lot of moisturizer over it. If you need a higher dose, definitely check with your doctor. But those, to start with, 0.025 is perfect. Do you live in India? No, I don't. I live in the US. I live in California. Geeta Prashad is asking, can you recommend a setting powder for extra dry skin? So something that's very finely sifted is what you need to be looking for. And I'm going to go really quick with the list that I have and in my mind. So if you have a pen and paper, make notes. Definitely the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. It's lightweight, and make sure you use very little of any of the ones that I'm suggesting. So definitely the Hourglass Veil. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder is also very finely sifted. It's very smooth, so that's a nice one. Kosas Cloud Setting Powder is really good. Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, but not the regular translucent powder, the glow one. That is more finely milled. So that's a good one. Pat McGrath Perfection Setting Powder is another good one. Milani in the drugstore came up with something that's very finely sifted, so you can try that as well. And when you're sitting, don't use like a powder puff that deposits a lot of product on your face. Use a light setting powder brush, so it lightly dusts on your face, and you only use enough so your makeup absorbs and sets, and it doesn't make you look dry. Camila Bernard, hi from Trinidad. Oh my God, I just heard about the carnival, and I'm sure it was fabulous. If you, I know I haven't told many of you, but one of my cousins is married to a Trinidadian, so they all went to the carnival, and I saw the pictures. They were beautiful. Pooja, hello from Bhopal, MP. Love your tutorials. Thank you so much. My husband actually grew up in MP. He is from Bhilai before he moved to Bangalore. Pavi Vibish asks, which is your favorite skincare product? I love Glow Recipe, Tatcha, Kiehl's. Those will be my top three. Priti Gill says, are you from Punjab basically? No, I'm from Bangalore, but right now I'm settled in San Francisco, California. Nina Jackson says, have you tried Trigwell Cosmetics, Smitha? No, I haven't, but I would love to. Would you suggest it? Is it good? What's good? Let me know. Okay, Jyoti is asking, hi, Jyoti from Hyderabad, how to use sunscreen with makeup for a long summer day. So basically, you start with a lot of sunscreen on your face. You go with a moisturizer, then you go with, after your moisturizer seeps into your skin, you go with sunscreen, wait for it to completely get absorbed in your skin, then you go with your primer, your makeup. And you know that sunscreen will last only for 2 hours. So the way you're going to touch up over makeup is there's two ways. There's sunscreen powders, which I don't recommend. They're not, SPF powders are not the best, but you can use sprays. There's setting sprays, like Milani has an SPF setting spray. Just spray over it. You get mist sand sprays. So spray over your face generously every 2 hours. It's not going to move your makeup. At the same time, you will have a full face of sunscreen regularly. So you can just place it in your bag and use it every 2 hours. I hope that helps. Okay. Shivanshi says, I love your eye makeup tutorial. Thank you, Shivanshi. More than anything, I want you to be able to learn. I hope it's super easy, because that's what I try to do, try to simplify things. And I want you all to create whatever I create with ease. And that's what I try to look for when I teach. In fact, funny, when I teach, I ask my kids if they understand what I'm teaching. And then I asked my daughter if a 5-year-old would understand what I'm teaching. So I like to go down to that level, like keep it really simple and easy. Bindu Raj Makeover says, ma'am, hooded eyes ke liye concealer bataiye, please. Which means, can you give me a concealer suggest a concealer for hooded eyes? Basically, any concealer that's fast drying, and will not settle in your fine lines. But with hooded eyes, because you usually would have this crease line, and then you have the extra skin over it, so it's going to settle in that crease line and crease. So try to set any concealer with powder. My top 2 favorites will be Milani. I have it right here. I mean, these are my 2 favorites, and CoverGirl. All right. Isha says, best foundation in India, but affordable too, please tell. Okay. I don't know what kind of skin you have, but I'm going to go down the list that I have made notes from. Best affordable in India when somebody asks me. If you have dry skin, go for something that's hydrating and dewy, like the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. There's the Lakme Absolute Argan Oil Serum Foundation. There's Nykaa Skin Shield Foundation. If you have oily skin or combination skin, go with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, or L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte Cover Foundation, or the Blue Heaven Hyper Matte Foundation. If you have normal skin or all other skin types, can go with the Swiss Beauty High Coverage Waterproof Foundation. Inside Cosmetics Ultra Thin Second Skin Foundation is really good. Lakme 9 to 5 Primer and Matte Perfect Cover Foundation is really good. I hope that helps. And these are all pretty cheap, like 500 to 700 rupees is what you're looking at. World of Priyam says, hello from India. Hello. Hello, Priyam. Okay. So Ananya Space says, hi di ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು ಹೇಳಿ ನೀವು, ಅದನ್ನೇ ಮಾತಾಡೋಣ. ನೀವು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? So translating that for everybody else, she asked me to speak in Kannada, which is a language spoken in South India, in the state of Karnataka. So I just asked her how she's doing. Neha's Way Out says, do you know any safe hair product in the US which is good for dry, frizzy, thin hair? I have lifeless, thin, dry hair and hair is falling too. The Wow products are really good. And Way is spelled as Quai. Check out those two. They're really good. But if your hair is thinning, it could be something else too. Make sure you have your blood work done to see if there's something else going on there. But topically, these two are my top favorites. More than anything, guys, again, I pride myself in saying I'm 46. I would like to think I have beautiful hair for 46. And I always believe lesser the products in your hair, the better it is. Make sure you trim out all the split ends. Make sure you eat healthy, drink a lot of water, and definitely do oil massages. For me, my oil massages are, I cut a piece of onion, like a small piece. I warm up some coconut oil, dip it in coconut oil, and massage it gently all over. Let it seep in for about 45 minutes before I wash my hair. It stinks, yes. You can add some lavender oil if you prefer. What I do is, my shampoo smells really good from Way. So it comes off very easy. And then I also leave the Way leave-in conditioner, which smells beautiful. So it smells like perfume throughout the day. Smell is the only thing. But onion and warm coconut oil, massage it on your scalp. It does wonders. Best combination for best, sorry, wait, what did I just do? Wait a minute. Best foundation. I think I just did something. Okay. So RS Fashion and Beauty says best foundation for combination skin. If you're looking for foundation specifically in India, I just said that the Swiss Beauty, the Insight Cosmetics foundation, and which one did I say? The Lakme Primer plus matte foundation. So these three are amazing for combination skin if you're in India. Sonal Ajmani says best foundation for dry skin, anything that says hydrating, and anything that does not say matte. If it says matte, it'll dry your skin out. So that's good for oily skin. So anything that's hydrating will be nice. Or anything that says dewy. Zuzi says, do you personally do derma rolling or derma blading? No, I do not. I don't. You know, I don't know if it's just me, or I know there could be dermatologists, there could be so many estheticians in my comments. I don't do much with my skin. My skincare is very simple. Definitely a tretinoin at night, and followed by thick moisturizer. I use vitamin C and hyaluronic acid serum. Those are the only two, with a lot of SPF. So this is basically what I use on my skin. And sometimes if I have some extra time, I just end up using some face masks. Other than that, I don't do anything with my skin. I'll be very honest with you. I feel like there's so much hype about so many things. I've always felt like when I use too many things on my skin, it irritates my skin. So I try to stay away from too many things. My life is simple, and my makeup is simple, my skincare is simple, and I love to keep it that way. Pearl Malhotra says, tell me good makeup base moisturizers. I love this new one from Ulla Henriksen. Oh my God, feels so good. I'll be honest with you. Charlotte Tilbury is good, but overhyped and overpriced. Like a bottle is $100, so don't go with it. It Cosmetics moisturizer is amazing, but if you need something that works, is good and available in the drugstore and is not expensive, I have two favorites: CeraVe for sure and Aveeno. They do wonders. Shamiha Shafiq says, please again share your DIY recipe. Are you talking about hair or skin? Dusky Ponu says, glass skin makeup tutorial, please. Okay, I will. Scrunchy's Handmade says, sunscreen for Indian climate. Elta MD, my top favorite for any climate. It's like a cockroach. It'll survive in any climate. Neelam says, I'm trying to do simple skincare for you. So here's the deal. I don't know if it's the same with you guys. When something is simple, I'll do it. If something is overly complicated, I feel like I need to stress out so much on even trying to do it, and I will never get to it. That's just me. So Andrea P says, best skin color brownish eyeshadow shade for blending or to use when using only one eyeshadow color for neutral olive skin tone. That sounds like my skin tone. I have a neutral olive skin tone, so I like a deeper brown shade that you can use to make an ombre out of it and make it lighter and blend out in the edges too. So it'll be something similar to depth in my shadow, like this one. FM says, are there any Indian makeup artists that you like? Do you mean Indian makeup artists or bloggers? I have several people that I absolutely love in both categories. So yeah, I do. I have several. Karen Kaplan says, hello from Southern California. Karen, where are you in Southern California? I'd love to say hi when I come by because I keep traveling to LA so often. Okay, Sushmita says, how to treat extremely dry patches on the face. First things first, avoid foaming cleansers with sulfate. They will strip your moisture. Ask any esthetician and they will tell you that. Use hydrating cleansers, and my suggestions would be Cetaphil, Bioderma, a simple kind to skin moisturizing face wash, or Aveeno. Exfoliate only once a week, max, not more than that. Use a gentle chemical exfoliant like lactic acid, AHA. The minimalist 10% lactic acid, or the ordinary lactic acid, which is, I believe, 5%, is really good. Hydrating serums are amazing. The Plum 2% hyaluronic acid serum is amazing. There's also one from L'Oreal, the Revitalift hyaluronic acid serum. And use very rich moisturizers. I just mentioned some of my favorites: Cetaphil, Aveeno, Ulla Henriksen, if you have access to that. Bioderma is really good. Neutrogena is really good. You can also use face oils for extra nourishment if you don't have oily skin, and I'm assuming you don't because you have dry patches. The minimalist squalene oil, or the ordinary rosehip oil, those two are really, really good. avoid some triggers, which could be alcohol-based toners, hot showers for a long time. Yeah, over exfoliation. Even if you don't exfoliate once a week, it's okay. Try to avoid anything that irritates your skin, and skincare or makeup products that have a lot of fragrance in them. Avoid those. And most definitely use a lot of sunscreen, because we don't want any sun damage here. Teresa Joseph says, how long have you been living in the US? Since 2002. So 23 years. So the Dusky Ponu says, do transfer-proof makeup really stays transfer-proof even after 6 to 7 hours? It really depends on what you use in your transfer-proof makeup. Some claim that they stay, they don't. Some say they do, but they do. So it really depends on what you're using. If it says a long-lasting, waterproof, smudge-proof, those are the terms that you need to look for, and at least the makeup that I use will last. And sometimes they don't even come off even with a makeup eraser balm or water. So I really have to strip it down after I'm done with my day and I'm ready to get that makeup off. Pooja says, is it necessary to use anti-aging products? It depends on your age, depends on your skin type. They definitely have benefits. Is it necessary? That's a personal choice. Some people don't want to use it. Some people want to age gracefully. So yeah, it depends on you. I use it. Pooja Yadav says, excuse me, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Tell me what you need. Alpha Patel says, best product for dark circles. Use a really nice under eye cream. My favorite is the Tatcha melting eye cream. That is amazing. And makeup itself, use a peach corrector first. Make sure you blend it in really well. Make sure it's completely dry before you use a concealer over it. Blend it really well, and if needed, set with a little bit of powder. Pooja, what's your question, Pooja? Pooja Yadav. I don't see a question. I just see an excuse me, ma'am, and I see, can you please reply? If you ask me a question, I would, most definitely. And sometimes, I know you would have asked me a question, but things are flowing so quickly that whatever catches my eye, I try to answer those questions. So ask me again if I didn't read your questions. Sumi says, love your videos. Thank you so much. Alpha Patel says, how to remove your dark circles. I'm not a doctor, so I know sometimes a lot of people ask me questions which are medical related. So there's a fine line between being a makeup artist and a medical provider. So that is something that you have to medically get done. I can only tell you how to conceal dark circles because I'm a makeup artist. How to remove it? You can have some internal problems, get a blood work done, see why you have dark circles. Once you have investigated that, the doctor might be able to prescribe something. MR is asking which products to use for tan lines removal. Again, you'll have to exfoliate with a chemical exfoliator like the Minimalist 10% lactic acid, the ordinary glycolic acid 7% toner. The Dot & Key has a 5% AHA exfoliating toner, so you can use this. Physical exfoliation, although I don't recommend it, it's an easier access. The McCaffeine coffee scrub is really good. Plum has the Vanilla Vibes Sugar Scrub. So that I've heard is really good. I've never used it. Use brightening treatments, although I'm not a fan of it, but a nicer way to put it is use vitamin C. A lot of vitamin C on your face. Claire's has a really nice vitamin C serum. Dot and Key 20% vitamin C serum is really good. Minimalist 10% vitamin C serum is really good. And use niacinamide. Minimalist 5% niacinamide. The Ordinary has a niacinamide and zinc cream. And obviously, if you want natural remedies, there's always Upton you can use. And you can also use yogurt, honey, and turmeric mask. Mix all the three together and apply it on your face. Aloe vera also helps to soothe your skin down. I hope that helps. FM is asking, are there any Indian makeup artists or Indian makeup brands that you like? If so, what? I definitely like Parul Garg. I think she's really good. Who else? I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to see who I follow on Instagram. Namrata Soni is really good. Mehak Oberoi, of course. Mickey Contractor is amazing and iconic. Daniel Bohr, who has done Priyanka Chopra's so many looks. Love the guy. Sandhya Shekhar, how can I forget her? Deepika Padukone's makeup artist. She's incredible. And beauty products. Definitely K by Katrina. I've used a couple of their products. Really good. Sugar Cosmetics. I've used a couple products. Good. I'm going to tell you what I've used. PAC. I've used their brushes. They're really good. Color Bar. Their lipsticks are really good. Swiss Beauty. I've used their highlighter and blush. I really like it. Lakme is a classic. I've used so many of their products, starting with Kajal. That's the only thing I would use when I was in India. So absolutely love that. Patricia Bindu Singh says, Smitha Deepak G. Yes, Patricia G. Thank you very much for all your makeup tutorials and tips. I've learned so much by watching your videos. Light and blessings to you always. Thank you so much. Samina Bhagwan says, face wax acha hai ya face razor. So she's asking if face wax or face razor. If wax is obviously more harsh on your skin. So if you can tolerate that, it's wax because your hair will grow slower. Otherwise, it's razor. So it depends on your skin type. If you have sensitive skin, go for razor. If you don't have sensitive skin, wax. Okay, Metal Stanchek. I hope I pronounced your name properly. I apologize if I didn't. Hi, Smitha. I love to hear your advice. Sometimes when I do my skincare, I don't have time to do my makeup right away. Sometimes a few hours go by before I can do it. What do you recommend? Oily skin. That's fantastic. Actually, you shouldn't be doing makeup soon after your skincare. All you need is one layer of moisturizer underneath your makeup. Skincare should be done as part of your morning or evening routine. If you end up doing like a 3-step or 7-step or even some people 10-step skincare just before your makeup will move. So I'm glad you're waiting for some time before you apply your makeup. So all you need before makeup is a simple moisturizer. And sunscreen, of course. Let's not forget that. Neha's way out says, have you done any makeup artist course from India or USA? No, I'm self-taught. Shamiha Shafiq says, you're my dream makeup artist. Thank you so much. Cynthia Wilson, I love you. I love you too. Okay, I'm scrolling all the way down. Now let's pick some other question. Juhi says, can you suggest some minimal makeup products for everyday looks? A nice tinted moisturizer. I absolutely love Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer or Bare Minerals. I also love this one. I keep thinking, where did I get this dew drops from? It's just so simple. It just gives you a nice glow. You can go with tinted SPF like the Color Science Glow one. And then you can spot correct with a concealer. That's a good match to your skin tone if you have any dark spots or patches or redness. And then apply a light powder over it and have a neutral eyeshadow. Again, the reason I created this palette is because it's got all the neutrals for every day, and then you can jazz it up using the shimmer. You don't have to buy this exact palette. I'm just showing you the colors. So any palette that has those colors, go for it. Those are so classy. They go well with every outfit, and you can go from day to night. A simple mascara. And if you have a lip tint that you can also use on your cheeks, so cheek and lip tint. I love the one from Milk Makeup. It's so pretty. So use it on your lips, cheeks, and you're done. That's the minimalist makeup that I can suggest for every day. Debbie Capel asks, hi Smitha, what is a good drugstore corrector? LA Girl. LA Girl has really nice correctors. They have all colors, so check it out. NYX also has it, but I prefer LA Girl. Life with Sweets. Sweetest Moon Dust. What a sweet name. I love your work, a fellow hooded eye girl and flaky skin and big pores. That sounds like me. Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. Patricia says, I'm a Guyanese American super fan of yours. Thank you so much. You warm my heart, all of you. Let's take the next question. Makeup tutorials for Eid. Do you want me to create makeup tutorials for Eid? I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what exactly would you like to see in long form. So I've just started to post shorts because the other day we influencer friends were all sitting and chatting together. The whole climate of YouTube has changed so much, like even content creation. I guess after TikTok came up, everybody's attention span has decreased. They don't want to watch long forms. Y'all just want to watch shorts. So I've just been posting shorts since a couple of days and thinking whether I should do long forms or no. And Raw Beauty Christie recently posted a video also talking about how embarrassed she is of posting long forms on YouTube. Like, there was a time when we would get like millions of views on every video. And now if we get 10, 20,000 views, it's a lot. So we're like flipping, oh my God, like what do we do? So if you want to watch Eat tutorials, I will post it. Anything for you guys. Renuka Birla says, how can we remove makeup so that it doesn't cause any acne? So use a light makeup balm. I love the one from Clinique. It's very gentle on the skin. Or you can also use micellar water. I love the one from Bioderma. Just take it with, okay, it's right here. This one? It has less chemicals. Take it with a cotton pad like this. Go over your skin, remove all the makeup, and then wash it gently with lukewarm water. So that's the best way to do it. And if you have kajal and stuff, what I do is, again, I take the Bioderma micellar water, take a Q-tip, dip it in, and I gently go under my eyes, over my eyes. I remove all the eye makeup and then wash off my face. Nonu asks, LA girl or derma corrector? LA girl for me. Sumi says, I love your long videos. Okay. So, so tell me, like, I'd love to hear from all of you. Do you like long forms or shorts? I would love to know. I love your long videos. Long. I like both. Smitha, I love your tutorial videos. Okay. Best eyeliner. If you're looking for liquid liner, NYX and Elf from the drugstore have beautiful eyeliners. If you're looking for gel eyeliner, I absolutely love Maybelline from the drugstore, L'Oreal from the drugstore, or Inglot is my absolute favorite, available on Amazon. If you're looking for high-end, I love Urban Decay, I love House Labs, and I love KVD, tattoo liner. Me Too Roy says, of course, long videos. FM says, what inspires you to create your work? You. So honestly, it's so easy to prep for any of my videos because you guys just tell me what you want and that's what I end up creating. So that's what I do. I'm just letting my dog outside. I'm gonna keep my door open just a little bit if he decides to come back in. Okay. Let's see, what else? Long form. Long form, okay. Komal is asking, kindly reply, which is the best affordable setting powder for extremely oily skin? Maybelline Fit Me and Revlon has a Stay Matte, Rimmel Stay Matte setting powder and Coty Airspun, but Coty Airspun is lightly scented. Yashira Khan says, say hi to me, please. Hello. Hi. Pooja says, your words on Maybelline Eraser Concealer. Concealer is good, but it's not going to completely cover your dark circles. It's not full coverage. So you definitely have to layer it if you have dark circles. But otherwise, it gives you a very natural finish, although it's one of the best-selling concealers from the drugstore. It's good, but not the best for dark circles. I recently posted a video about the top 5 concealers from the drugstore for dark circles, and I listed that as one of them. And even in that, I said it's a good one, but you'll have to layer it. It won't cover your dark circles completely. Yashasvi says, please suggest Indian affordable makeup products in budget. What specifically are you looking for? Face, eyes, lips, because there are hundreds. Debbie is asking, how's the progress going on with your studio? It's going. So they're supposed to complete it before end of April, and I hope they do. And I can't wait to move into my studio. This makeshift studio is chaotic. It's a mess. And you won't believe what kind of a mess I've created here. Yeah, I can't wait to move into my studio. Wish me luck. I hope it gets done before April end. I know many of you have been asking me more than one question. I'm just trying to give everybody a chance. So I'm sorry if I'm unable to answer all your questions because I just want to give everybody an opportunity to ask and for me to answer. Okay, so Sushmita is asking, ma'am, I'm actually I'm using tretinoin because of which I'm getting dry patches on the face. How to treat that? Please do reply. Well, tretinoin is going to cause that dry patches because the way tretinoin works is if you want to remove all the marks and scars on your face, you apply the tretinoin and it starts to peel off your skin. So that is what causes the dry patches. So the way you apply tretinoin is you apply it and apply a lot of moisturizer over it. Constantly moisturize. Don't use any irritants on your face. Don't use any harsh scrubs. So after tretinoin, ton of moisturizer. That's the only way you can, and anything that's hydrating. Okay. Can I request you guys don't call me ma'am? Ma'am sounds too formal. I'm like your friend. Just call me Smitha. Sumana Saha says, please suggest a good Indian lipstick brand that's affordable. Okay. Sugar Cosmetics Matte as Hell lipstick. Smudge Me Not lipstick. K-Beauty has the Matte Drama lipstick. That's fantastic. Matinee Matte lipstick from K-Beauty again is fantastic. Color Bar has some amazing lipsticks like the Sinful Matte lipstick, I believe. Swiss Beauty Pure Matte lipstick is amazing. Blue Heaven Powder Matte lipstick is amazing. Hyperstay Liquid Matte lipstick again from Blue Heaven. If you want best ones for everyday wear, I would highly suggest K-Beauty, Color Bar, and Plume. They have some really good lipsticks. If you want something that's long lasting, Sugar, Swiss Beauty, and Blue Heaven. I hope that helps. Twiggy S. Labor says, hello from Germany. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Okay, any skin tint recommendations? Any skin tint recommendations? Dua Noor is asking these questions. Yes. There's, sometimes my mind is blank. There's so many products in my head. The Huda Glow Wish tint is really good. I'm just looking at my foundation box from here and trying to see what I have in there. Definitely the Bare Minerals skin tint is really good. Laura Mercier is really good. TV Serials is asking best BB cream. Do you mean in India? The Pond's BB cream is really good. Garnier has the BB cream that's really good. Lakme 9 to 5 CC cream is really good. If you have oily or combination skin, Sugar Goodness BB cream is really good. Maybelline Clear Glow BB cream is really good. Shafna San is asking your favorite lip liner. I love the Makeup Forever lip liners, but I don't use any lip liner because I use a brow pencil as a lip liner, because you'll realize that as you especially get mature skin around your lips, when you use a creamy lip liner, it starts to bleed into or feather out. So by using brow pencil with a fine tip like this, first of all, you can really get into, you know, the borders, and it looks really clean. And this is not as creamy as a lip pencil, so it doesn't feather out. So if you specifically ask me, I use brow pencils, but if you want to know my favorite lip liner, then it's going to be Makeup Forever. Okay, so then we have Zaid Malik asking affordable foundation for extremely oily skin. The Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless is my top favorite If you're in India, Lakme 9 to 5 has a primer and matte foundation that I spoke about during this live, and I absolutely love that. I've tried it. The Swiss Beauty High Coverage Waterproof Foundation is amazing. If you're looking for something that's high coverage for oily skin, and something that is high-end, the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation Pro Matte is incredible, and the Huda Beauty Foundation. Mukundan says, Smitha, hi, you look like an angel. Oh, that warms my heart. Thank you. I just want to look like your friend. Prachurya Das says, suggest me a good drugstore mascara, please. Every single one of the L'Oreal mascaras, incredible. I am really loving the Big Lash mascara from L'Oreal recently. That's one of their Paradise Big Lashes, their latest one. It has a more flexible wand. I absolutely love that. If you want something that's waterproof and long lasting, their Lash Paradise mascara, the waterproof one, is incredible. And Essence mascaras, they're also incredible. These are all from the drugstores. Okay, Issa is asking, foundation for sweaty people. The Maybelline Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation is very long wearing. L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour matte cover foundation is very long wearing. But Superstay from Maybelline is my top favorite. If you're in India, the PAC HD liquid foundation is really good. The Sugar Rage for coverage 24-hour foundation is really good. And the Blue Heaven long lasting, I think it's 12-hour foundation, that's also very good. Shamisha says, love from Bangladesh. Thank you so much. Prakanshi says, hi Smitha, I really enjoyed your video on the handcrafted snake jewelry. May I kindly request you to create more content on handcrafted jewelry? Thank you so much. Do you want to see? I have the piece of jewelry right here. The snake is just chilling right here. And I don't know what to do with it now. I should probably wear it on some occasions. I don't know. And it's so easy to put it on. That's it. That's it, my friends. I have a snake necklace now, and you can adjust it the way you want. Isn't that fantastic? And it looks so pretty. It's just, I love it so much. Does it look like I have a snake around my neck? It's so cute. Kay says, some nude lipsticks for dusky Indian skin. Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipstick. They have some really good choices. The Lakme Nude Twist is such a beautiful color. Swiss Beauty has the coffee or caffeine, which is that the brown lipstick. It's so pretty. Sugar Cosmetics has the crayon in number 6, which is Scarlet O'Hara. That's really good. MAC has Velvet Teddy. It has Faux. Those are my absolute favorites for dusky skin. Huda Beauty lipstick in Wedding Day. Amazing. Bobbi Brown in Babe. Really good. Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. Overpriced but good. Bobbi Brown in Babe. is really good if you like richer browns. Nika has the Coffee Morning, which is fabulous. Kiko Milano has the 414. Is it 414? Kiko Milano has the 414, which is really good. It is a warm, neutrally undertones lipstick, so this is the list that I have. Said Namra says how to reduce puffy eyes with makeup. So if you have puffy eyes, right, where the puff is, it'll be lighter, and then you will have a depression right under it, which will be darker. So in the area where it's darker is where you will use the peach corrector, and then you blend that out, and in that darker area you will use a lighter shade of concealer, blend it out. Then overall you will use a concealer that's a true match to your skin, blend it out, and lightly set with powder. So visually it'll look like it has reduced. Wait, what's going on? Vanessa says stop spamming. Who is spamming? Karma says, how cute, my daughter loves snakes. Snake is my lucky charm. I love snakes. It's Me asks how to reach you for personalized coaching classes. If you look under any of my videos, you'll find link to my one-on-one session. So yeah, that's where I do one-on-one sessions. You can ask me anything under the earth. I don't kind of restrict you on, I'm going to teach you only this or that. Like everybody has different requests. So you can bring all your makeup problems to me, and we will talk over the Zoom call to or Google Meet to see what's going on, and usually with every call I end up fixing everybody's problems. So if you want a makeup session, I'm going to link it. Just give me a second. So I'm going to put it in the chat right here so y'all can see. That's the link you'll use for my makeup session. Sugandh Sharma says, love your tips and content. Thank you so much. Some of the questions that you guys ask me deserve like an entire tutorial, but I'll try to answer as much as possible. Like Syra Afran says, tips for winter makeup and summer makeup for glowy skin, please. In summers, my makeup becomes too dull, and in winters makeup becomes too dry. In general, I'm just going to give you some tips, but do I look crazy with this on? Let me get this off. But that deserves like an entire tutorial. Me just saying something like this will not help, but obviously hydration is key. You have to start with that. Start with hydrating primer like the Smashbox Photo Finish, or if you're in India, the Nykaa Skin Shield primer is amazing. Then use a moisturizing foundation like the L'Oreal True Match, or the NARS Sheer Glow is my favorite. If you're using powder, go very light or skip the powder altogether. Don't even use it. This is okay, by the way, this is for winter makeup because it dries out your skin. So skip the powder. Use a cream blush and highlighter if you like blushes and highlighters. Make sure you're well hydrated, including your lips, and set with a makeup setting spray, but a hydrating mist. So that's going to be for winter. For summer, to achieve a glowy look, you will start with a lightweight glowy primer like the Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance, or there's also the L'Oreal Magic Lumi light infusing primer. So something like that. Use lightweight foundations or even tinted moisturizers. The Clinique, even better. Glow is really good. The BB creams, like the Garnier one, is really good. Set with a dewy setting spray like the one from NYX, or you can also use the MAC Prep and Prime, which is or you can use the Dewy Finish by NYX. That's amazing, amazing setting spray. Opt for liquid or cream products, and definitely use a blotting paper for shine control, and try to use waterproof products during summer. I hope that helps. But obviously, me saying something like this again, like, you know, like I said, some truly deserve a tutorial. Me just, if it's a tip here and there, like 1 or 2 tips, like what is your favorite lipstick? I can tell you. What can I do about acne? I can tell you. But if you want a long list of items for something, then it becomes hard in a live like this. I have to showcase it through a tutorial. But I hope this list helps. Okay, so this question, Chomi Surin says, "Hi Smitha, can you suggest affordable magnetic eyelashes in India?" There's something about magnetic eyelashes that I stay away from. That is something that I won't take near my eyes. I've never really tried a magnetic eyelash, and there's something about magnets going near my eyeballs that I don't know what kind of pressure it puts. But if you like magnetic eyelashes, the Sassy and Sultry magnetic eyelashes, Dior has magnetic eyelash kit, which is less than $800 rupees. Or if you want something much simpler, the Tinkle magnetic lashes, I believe those are 350 rupees. I Heart magnetic lashes are 500 rupees. So any of these work good. Amber Jigwani says, suggest powder in drugstores to set under eye. I'm going to repeat, it's going to be either Coty Airspun but has a light fragrance to it, or the Fit Me by Maybelline. Agilan says, hi, happy Women Day from Malaysia. Is it Women's Day today? Is it really Women's Day? I didn't even know that. Seriously? When is Women's Day? Anyway. Superwoman asks how to avoid acne pigmentation from showing up from underneath the makeup. You can do 1 or 2 things. Use a high cover concealer like the one from NARS, Soft Matte. Apply over it and then foundation over, or use a little bit of peach corrector. And then, if your acne scars are red, then use a green corrector. Wait for it to completely dry. Then use a concealer and then foundation over it. You can definitely do that. Or mix in a little bit of green corrector with your concealer, use it, and then foundation over it. Shivanshi says, difference between loose powder and compact powder and how to use it properly. As the name suggests, loose powder is loose. It's very fine. It's a finely milled. It's a powder. A compact is they compact the powder, so it is either baked or it's that flat powder. It's also called powder foundation sometimes. So because they've condensed so much powder to make it a compact, it gives more coverage even when you use a little bit. You can use a compact or baked powder, or the powder foundation, which is the compact, by itself as your foundation. So you can just apply it on your face. It'll give you good coverage. But if you use it to set your makeup, then your makeup can start looking cakey, because your makeup has already covered everything, and then you're using a very high coverage powder over it. So I would not suggest that. So you can use it on its own, compact, or in areas where you need extra coverage. Loose powder can be used to set your makeup. So let's say that you apply your concealer under your eyes and now you want to set it, use loose powder. And you can also set your entire face. It'll give you lighter coverage, but it doesn't look as cakey as compact. Farida says, do you love half lashes? Yes, especially the ones that wing out, because this part of my hooded eye, I love to conceal. So when I use it in the very outer corner, it conceals that and it lifts my eye in the outer corner. So I use a half lash sometimes in the outer corner. Pooja Yadav says, Pooja, it'll be nice if you can give everybody an opportunity. Thank you so much. Your favorite sunscreen, definitely Color Science or Elta MD. Marinette, thank you so much for the super chat. That is so sweet. Can you suggest a matte lipstick? Oh, wait a minute, where did it go? Without the lipstick turning dry or turning patchy afterward. Also not going away after eating or drinking anything. Yes, the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick is incredible. L'Oreal Paris Rouge Signature Matte Lipstick stays hydrated. It's lightweight. Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick is amazing, stays super long. Maybelline also has other different options that you can explore, but my favorite is the Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick. The NYX Matte Soft Lip Cream is incredible. The MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color is amazing. Also, if you want something to stay on your lips for a long time, when I say long time, it shouldn't transfer, it shouldn't come off till you get it off, then you can use a lip sealant. The one that I use is this one. It's called Lip Coat. Lip Coat. So what you do is, can I just... Okay, so let's say that you use a lipstick, right? This is Mine But Better lipstick, right? Oh, wait, I don't think this works with lips. Maybe it does work with lipstick, liquid lipstick. So Mine But Better. Now, this is not transfer proof, right? So it comes off very easy. Now, let's say that I take this off and I use Mine But Better again. Okay, I'm going to wait for this to dry. Actually, I don't think you even need to wait for it to dry. So what I'll do is I'll apply this lip coat over this. Shoot, you don't need that much because this has to dry too. So we'll wait for it to dry. Until then, I will answer another question. But I'm going to show you what happens when you use the lip coat. I'm letting it dry. I followed your eye makeup tutorial and got compliments. I'm so glad. So I'm just, is it dry? Yes. So it's dry now. Doesn't budge. Doesn't move. It all of a sudden becomes smudge proof. So it's this one, lip coat. And then the only way you can get it off is if you can use like a cleanser, like just take some micellar water or whatever. See, even that is not coming off. Oh my God. See how transfer proof that is? It's like, ugh, still has a little bit of stain. Oh, there we go. Finally, finally. So it makes every lipstick smudge proof. It's called Lip Coat and it's available on Amazon. Faridana says, can we use half lashes on brides? Yes, of course. Whatever kind of look that they're going for. If they want something more glamorous, use a full lash. If they like something that's light and breathable and more comfortable on them, half lash works. Hamida Bano says, are you visiting India? So not this year, maybe next year. Hopefully. So Pooja, I already answered that. My favorite sunscreen is Elta MD and Color Science. Ruchi is asking, do you suggest any cream for dry and pigmented skin? Yes. The Neutrogena Hydro Boost water gel is amazing if you're looking for something that's in the drugstores. The CeraVe and Aveeno are my top favorites from the drugstore. If you want to splurge a little bit, the La Roche-Posay Daily Dark Spot Corrector is really good. The Eucerin Dual Serum, that's amazing. L'Oreal Revital Lift is incredible. Also use a lot of SPF for sure. I keep saying that with every question because it is that important. So sunscreen for sure. Double moisturize. If you moisturize once, moisturize again. And use a very thick night cream. I love the one from Tatcha. So definitely that. Also use, if you can, vitamin C and salicylic acid. Nav Singh is asking, top shelf weed. Are you in the wrong channel? This is a makeup channel, sir. CC says, I don't use sunscreen. I would suggest you use sunscreen, but everything is a personal choice. Mamta Oja says the facelift from Sri Vikti is good. I don't know. So Neha's way out is asking which lip coat. Was looking for some product like this in Indian Amazon. Is it safe to use? I use this all the time. I use lip coat all the time. You can see this is probably my 5th bottle and it's already halfway down. So I use this all the time. It's called Lip Coat, C-O-T-E. Okay, Bobby Matthews is asking, what is the alternative for sunscreen? Just not go out in the sun. I mean, there's natural oils with SPF, like the carrot seed oil, the red raspberry seed oil, coconut oil is a natural SPF. So you can definitely use those. Those are alternatives for SPF, but they're not going to be as strong as an SPF. Coconut oil is a natural SPF if you didn't know. Juaria says, I'm watching your video from Bangladesh. Huge fan. Thank you so much. Devi is asking for, again, affordable best foundations in India that don't oxidize. If you didn't know, oxidization is basically because of the pH levels in your skin. So you just have to try different brands to see what doesn't oxidize on you. For example, some products may oxidize on me, but not on somebody else because they have a different pH and it doesn't oxidize on them. So you just have to see what does not oxidize on you. But if you're looking for good, affordable, long-wearing foundations in India, again, I will keep the minimal oxidization in mind. The matte Fit Me and Poreless, matte and poreless is incredible. The L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation is good, but I will tell you, a lot of people have had oxidization with the L'Oreal Infallible. The NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation is amazing. Lakme 9 to 5 Weightless Mousse foundation is amazing. Is it Sugar or Swiss that has the Ace of Face? I think it's the Sugar Cosmetics Ace of Face foundation is good. Color Bar Perfect Match foundation is good. Jasmine Thomas says, no matter what I do, I still get crease in my under eye after applying makeup. It's so frustrating. I completely understand. It is frustrating. So I showed a makeup technique in which you will not get any crease. Basically, it's creasing because the concealer that you're applying is settling in your fine lines. So the best way to avoid it is not use any concealer on the fine lines. I showed a technique. This was, I think 2 weeks ago. Just check out under my videos where I apply the concealer up to my fine lines. I don't take it all the way to my lash line. So up to somewhere here. And then I blend out a brown eyeshadow underneath my eyes to conceal the fine lines. And it doesn't settle in the fine lines. It looks like eyeshadow. It's just a trick that you can follow. TV serials. Your face, uneven skin is looking very balanced. Can you tell what you are using for this? Honestly, sunscreen. Sunscreen is what I have. The Color Signs Sun Forgettable Glow Sunscreen. I've said this before. I don't know what it is with my Canon camera. When I do my YouTube tutorials, my skin looks a lot more pigmented. My under eye dark circles look a lot more pronounced. So my friends, especially when I meet them in the dog park in the morning, they're like, why does your face look like that when you record tutorials? Because this is how I actually look, like how I'm looking right now. But I don't know what it is with the HD camera. It exaggerates everything even more. So I don't know who to blame for that, me or my camera. But to answer your question, what am I using? Again, my skincare regimen is very simple. Like I said, I do use a lot of moisturizers though. And because I use a lot of moisturizer, I try to look for something that's cheap. It's going to be either CeraVe or Aveeno. That's readily available in the drugstore, isn't that expensive, and I can slather a ton on my face without feeling guilty that I shelled out so much on it. They are incredible moisturizers. Ma'am, can you, ma'am, again. Ma'am, if you call me ma'am, I'll start calling you ma'am too. So Preeti Tanwar says, ma'am, can you make new video with colored eyeliner? Preeti ma'am, yes. I can make a new video with colored eyeliner. If you give me so much respect, I have to give you so much respect back. Nas Makeup says, hello, I'm your big fan. Your makeup is so good, and please tell me, Maybelline tint work for Indian skin? I'm Indian skin and it works on me, so I'm assuming yes. Sakshi Singh says, love your channel, Smitha. Thank you so much. Jasmine Thomas says, but I have really dark under eye and around chin. How do I cover up? Yes, so if it is very dark, use an orange corrector. So you apply the orange corrector first, let it dry a little bit. If it doesn't dry, some have a more creamy formula, then lightly set it with powder, just a dust of powder, so it quickly absorbs and dries. And after that is where you will go in with your concealer over it. And it should, and use a concealer that's a true match to your skin tone. Don't go lighter, guys. I've said this multiple times. If you go lighter than your skin tone on your dark circles, it's going to combine with the blue and purple undertones and start to look ashy. So please don't do that. Use a concealer that's a true match to your skin tone and cover it up. Richa Sharma says, I have dry skin and I've tried every technique but can't avoid the under eye dressing no matter what I do. Any recommendation is appreciated. Do you have dark circles? That's the question. Like, if you don't have dark circles, you don't even need a product underneath your eye. You can just use a lightweight foundation if you have dry skin. If you have dark circles, and if you want something that's hydrating, Milani does the magic. I have extremely dry under eyes. That's the only concealer I can use, and you've seen me use that over and over again. That's the only concealer I can use. Thomas, time in Poland is 1926. Hello. Okay, Joera asks, can you suggest anything that can actually control hair fall other than minoxidil? Well, the biotin supplements, I don't know if you take any biotin supplements. You can definitely try that. There are specific supplements for hair and skin, so I would highly suggest that. There's the Himalaya biotin. I've heard really good feedback about that. There's the Health Card biotin, which is also very good. Wow Skin Science biotin is amazing. Definitely onion in oil and massaging it on your scalp will, I can guarantee you, promote hair growth. I had a lot of hair loss after the birth of my second child, and that's what I started doing, and I've continued since I'm 46, and this is my hair. Never had problems with my hair. And I still massage my hair with onion. So basically, cut a piece of onion, use it in warm coconut oil, and massage it on your scalp, and let it sit for about 45 minutes before you wash it off. It's the most amazing thing. You also get, I think you also get onion hair oils. I'm pretty sure, so you can use that. You also get onion hair shampoos. So onion hair shampoos and oils, you can look for that if you want a shortcut, but I would prefer something that's done from scratch and that's natural. So cut a piece of onion and massage your hair. The best thing. Fresh aloe vera gel, massaging it in your scalp will also help. I think that's the best advice I can give you. Other than that, again, it becomes medical and you'll have to go to the doctor. Anything related to skincare or makeup, I can advise you. Vidya is asking, which country do you live in? I live in the US right now. Nidhi Jane says, if we are a new brand, how can we send you the products? You can definitely write to my manager, Eddie. That email is in my YouTube. So you can write to them and they will coordinate with you and take care of the rest. Someone's asking, Sheila Rathod is asking best sunscreen. Again, Color Science and Elta MD are the only two I use. That's best for me, but it's again very personal and relative. But I love those. If you like something from the drugstore, Neutrogena is amazing. Shweta Tumala says, hi ma'am, big foundation of big foundation. All I can think of is makeup. I have nightmares about makeup, believe it or not. Like sometimes I'll be sleeping, and then I weird, like I have this nightmare about me applying eyeliner all over my face. So I literally have nightmares about makeup. Big, she says, big fan of yours, not foundation. Thank you so much. Me Amu says, you definitely caught my attention. So you want to know best drugstore blushes for dusky skin tones. Maybelline has the Fit Me blush. Try the shade Wine or Peach. I love those. Lakme 9 to 5. You can try the Pure Rouge blush in Crimson. They also have the Rose blush is amazing. They're highly pigmented. And L'Oreal has the Le Blush. Try Blushing Kiss or Berry Love. Anything that has like a mauve tone, berry tone, those look beautiful. And something with a purple undertone looks beautiful on dusky skin. Wet n Wild Mellow Wine again has that purpley wine berry undertone, and so Mellow Wine from Wet n Wild or Apricot in the middle. I love those two. Faces Canada has the Peachy Salmon or the Coral Pink. Those are really good. Revlon has the Ravishing Rose as well as Naughty Nude. Those are also incredible. Nidhi says can't find the email. It's S like Smitha, D like Deepak. So sd@smithadeepak.com. S. Costa says, hi Smitha, I love your videos. Could you recommend an eyeliner that doesn't run? I've had best success with MAC. I absolutely agree. I love that, but not perfect. The best one that does not run no matter what is the Inglot Gel Liner. You can't go wrong with it. Once it stays, it stays. It's even hard to get it off when you want to get it off. Mamta Oja says, if you don't want to use foundation every day, what can I use which doesn't show my pores? Spot correcting with a concealer or tinted moisturizer. You can do either or. Sonia Datta says, which contour stick is best? If you're looking for something from the drugstore, I really like Essence. I like Wet n Wild. If you're looking for something that's high-end, Persona Cosmetics, Fenty, and Westman Atelier. Those are my favorite. Okay, Ishita Mathur says, I have very dry skin with pimples. Whenever I apply concealer on pimples, it always tends to give me dry patches, of course, around the pimple, even after proper prep. So with acne skin, I would ask you to avoid makeup altogether till you completely heal it. Now, if you absolutely want to apply makeup, try using a concealer that has a hydrating formula. Again, I keep going back to Milani. It gives you good coverage and it has a hydrating formula. And don't use too many layers. So if the best way to cover an acne scar, which has red in it, is to use a green corrector and a full cover concealer over that. Instead, you can mix a little bit of green corrector with the full cover concealer and use just one layer. So that way is not as drying, or you're not using too many layers. It's when you use too many layers, so very drying formula is when it starts to get dry and patchy. Samuel asks, which sunscreen is good for oily skin? Elta MD. Barbie Besbura is asking, please recommend hydrating face wash. Aveeno and Plum face wash. Those are really good and very hydrating. You can also use Tatcha cleansing oils. Bobbi Brown cleansing oil is also very, very nice on the skin. Nitish says, which concealer works best to cover under eye and facial hyperpigmentation for dark skin color? Now, there's two things in here, right, in this question. Which concealer works best? Basically, depends on your skin type. I posted 5 best concealers from the drugstore to cover your dark circles, so all those will cover it up. It's under my videos. Now, you say dark skin color. Now, you need to understand the different skin tones. Now, I can call myself medium skin tone. Somebody else can also call themselves medium skin tone, but we could be completely different skin tones because there's also an undertone. And in medium, there are several different shades. In dark, there's several different shades. So if you want to test out a concealer, like if you say dark, in dark, there could be like 15 different shades. So I don't know which shade of dark you are. So you have to go into the store and try out and see which is a good color match to your skin tone in the dark category. But if you want to know what will cover your hyperpigmentation, check out the list of 5 concealers that I made. This was a couple weeks ago. And depending on the skin type that you have and the coverage that you need, you can pick any one from there. Jasmine Thomas says, using a green or orange corrector leaves a weird color. Mix it with a little bit of concealer. That should definitely help. Fitula says, you are beautiful. Thank you. Harleen Kaur, how to reduce dark circles? Use eye cream, and if it suits you, you can use an SPF under your eye as well. For me, the moment I use SPF, no matter which one, even for the most sensitive skin, my eyes tend to water. So unfortunately, I can't use any SPF under my eyes. And because I'm recording every day and I apply eye makeup, if my eye starts watering every day, it's a mess. So I don't. But if you can tolerate it, use SPF under your eyes as well. And be gentle under your eyes. Life with Sweetest Munda says, stop spamming. 100%. Let's give everybody a chance, please. I would appreciate if you guys can ask me a question just once and don't keep repeating. Otherwise, I'll have to skip those questions, unfortunately, because as much as I can tolerate it, but there's others that I cannot withstand disrespect to my subscribers because I absolutely love you guys. So please ask me once. Daniel says, where are you from? San Francisco. King B says, may I marry you if my husband allows? I'm happily married for, how many years has it been? 23 years? Has it been? Yeah, 23. Wow. I have 2 grown kids, one in college and one in high school. Harita says, how to cover acne scars? raised scars. So I would imagine if you have raised scars, they usually have like a red undertone. So you're going to use a little bit of green corrector over it, wait for it to completely dry, then use a full coverage concealer that's a good match to your skin tone, apply over it, and then cover everything up with the foundation. What is your question, Syed? So there's just one word that you're asking. I need a full question, please, if you want me to answer. Thank you. Geeta Prasad says, would you recommend under eye exfoliation? If so, which ones? Chemical exfoliants, yes, but not anything physical, because that is like the most sensitive skin that you have in your face. So you don't want to be overly harsh to that skin. And that can also cause a lot of wrinkles. So the ordinary glycolic acid 7% toning solution is really good. Just take it with a pad and just lightly go under your eyes. The Pixie Glow Tonic is also very delicate, so you can use that under your eyes as well. The ordinary lactic acid is another one that I recommend that has 5% lactic acid. That's incredible too. Sumi says, mature skin makeup, please. I have so many tutorials under my videos, so do check that out. Thank you. Chami Suren says, Smitha suggests an affordable and good eyebrow product depending on what kind of brows you have and what kind of finish you're looking. If you have scanty brows, any pomade like the Anastasia Beverly Hills is incredible. You also have drugstore. I think Maybelline has a pomade too. So you can use that. That'll make your brows look thicker. If you already have thick brows and if you're looking to finally fill it in, I love brow pencils, especially the Precisely My Brow. It's also waterproof. You can do natural hair-like strokes with that. Harita Gari Raju says, what is a good foundation for scars and texture? So if you have a lot of texture, I'd love to understand if you have dry skin or oily skin, because they demand different types of foundations. If you have oily skin, the Fenty Pro Filter is incredible. The One Size Full Coverage Foundation is amazing. If you have dry skin, Il Makiage is amazing. The Born This Way by Too Faced is amazing. So it really depends on what kind of skin type you have. What is the time? Okay, it's almost time. Aisha is saying, what should I do to brighten my underarms? Again, exfoliation is very important. You can use physical exfoliation under your arms because it's not as sensitive as under eyes. So you can DIY a sugar scrub by mixing it with coconut oil and lightly scrub it. You can do also lemon and sugar scrub, which is a little bit more harsh. I would not completely recommend that, but a lot of people have found success because it's a little bit more harsh. So some lemon and sugar scrub, mix it. That's vitamin C too, so it's going to brighten. You can use vitamin C creams underneath the eyes. Natural bleaching agents are lemon and tomato. Yeah, so try using a combination of these and you definitely see improvement. And definitely don't forget to moisturize and hydrate under your arms. All right, so it's time and I have to get going, unfortunately. And I know many of you have many more questions, which I'm happy to answer again. I'm here every Friday at this time from 9 to actually 10:30, but it's 10:45 now. So I have to go and create more videos for you guys. So I'm gonna say bye to you guys for this week's live, and I hope to see you soon again next week. Maybe I'll take a couple more questions. How about that? Madhumita says, my wrinkles around my eye looks more enhanced with makeup. Yes. So when you don't have any makeup, because there's no product settling in your wrinkles, it's going to look less. When you apply product, it's definitely going to look more. So the way to avoid it accentuating the wrinkles is to use less products. So the chances of settling in the fine lines is also less. Also, what you can do is, if you, let's say that I have smile lines and I have under eye fine lines, I apply the makeup and then I take a small Q-tip to remove makeup from those areas before I set with powder. That way it doesn't move into the wrinkles. So that is also going to help. That'll make it look less pronounced. But in general, for everybody, not just you, if you have wrinkles and you apply makeup, it's going to look a lot more after you apply it. May Stan says, you are so patient. Thanks for answering all the questions. You're welcome. I'm happy to answer as many questions as you want. As long as you guys don't spam and piss off others in the chat. Happy Women's Day. Is it really Women's Day? Happy Women's Day, everybody, if it is. I didn't even know today is Women's Day. I would have done a Women's Day special makeup or whatever. What am I doing? Like, I don't even know today is Women's Day. Is it really? Uzma Sheikh says, how to fix dry patch of skin instantly after full face of makeup if already done, even after skin prep and using okay, I'll show you a quick method, right? I don't have a piece of Q-tip here, but let's say that, okay, I apply some thick concealer, right? And then I will blend it out. Look at that coverage. It's so pretty. Now let's say that I have patchy skin, right? Right there, I get patchy skin. Wet a piece of cotton pad, or you can take some Q-tip, whatever. I don't have water here, so I'm using my micellar water. So I'm going to wet it and gently pat over it. It's going to, what this is going to do is, see, I still have the makeup on, but it removed the excess. That's what it's going to do. So when it removes the excess, the patchiness also decreases. Once you've done that, go in with a larger brush, foundation brush, and just do that so everything blends in really well. That's it. Rebena says, how are you today? I am doing awesome, and I hope you're doing great too. Samina says, 8th March is International Women's Day. Okay. Oh, I'm saved. You know why? Because it's still 7th March here. It's still 7th March here. Janutal says, how to hide under eye darkness well. By the way, you are really lovely. Thank you so much. I'm going to demo this one question. I'm going to actually show you, and then I am going to take leave. All right, so I have a bunch of correctors here. I have the green, I have the peach. I have so many different correctors here, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is, for my dark circles, go in with, and this is too dark. This might work, right? I don't want anything too dark. At the same time, I don't want anything too light. I want something that's a close match to my skin tone, but I need a peach corrector. So I'm going to go in with that, right? And let me get a, wait, let me get a mirror. And I will apply it right underneath where I have the dark circle. So what this is going to do is it's going to neutralize the darkness, because what the peach or the orange corrector will do is it'll mix in with the purple and blue undertones of your dark circles, and that combination neutralizes the dark circle underneath. So once I have this, I'm going to let this completely dry. Now, if this does not dry, you can lightly set with a powder. I'm using the one size powder here. So I'm going to go in with a really light, fluffy brush, because I don't want to deposit too much product. I don't want it to look cakey, dusting off the excess. And I'm going to very lightly set this. Okay. And then I'm going to take my favorite concealer, Milani. Close match to my skin tone, not lighter. I'm going to apply just a tad bit here, here, here. I like to avoid those fine lines. And I am going to dab and blend. Excuse my dirty brush. This brush I did not wash. I promise I washed all the other brushes. This is the only one I did not wash, and I'll be washing it now. So just go ahead and dab this, dab this, dab this. And that completely covers the dark circle. You can still see it here, but this is completely covered. I hope that helps. And then, of course, you can set it with powder if you want. If you don't need to set it with powder, you don't have to. I hope that helps, and thank you so much, you guys. Maybe next week, while answering your questions, how about after I publish this live, you can give me suggestions on what kind of tutorial you would want to watch on my live next week. Maybe I can show you some makeup while I'm answering your questions, and we can take it from there. Or if you want me to answer your questions and just use my face as a demo card, and I can just show you stuff like I just did with the corrector and the concealer. All right. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I love you guys so much, as always. And per your suggestion, I will post more long forms very soon. I've scheduled my short forms for a couple weeks, and after that, it's just going to be long forms and long forms and long forms. All right. Love you. Bye.